I am 5 years old. Just 5. And yet the only memories I have of my parents is my mother, kneeling right on the center of the floor with her hands covered in blood while my dad lay there like a rose waiting to be picked. He was literally chest naked, with everything that was supposed to be covered by his chest bones out in the open. I guess my mother literally reached out to his heart just to find out if did he really mean it, when he repeatedly said, "I love you, I love you, I love you," over the past 6 years they've been married. Singaloko Olimbi recently found out that I had a 3-year-old sister somewhere with another mother. So as she knelt right on the center of the floor, there was a sense of satisfaction in her eyes. A 5-year-old, could tell that she's been satisfied like a little boy who just received a superhero toy from his dad. That's how satisfied she looked. I stood there like a statue, watching my father sipping away what was left of his life. I looked at him take his last breath before he could stutter and say, "Son." And then he could say no more. He was gone. I'm really sure what he was gonna say next is really deep. It's the lines I keep re-saying to myself. I keep writing different poems with different endings, filling in what I hope my father could have said to me. I watched the lines under his eyes as they formed rivers and he filled them with tears of pain. It was, however, not from the blade in his chest, but from the emotional pain he has planted over our lives. I stood there and I watched his eyes turn white and witnessed his life come to an end. At the age of 5, I am, however, happy that it was I that flashed right before his eyes just before he could close them forever. I wanted to know, however, I wanted to ask my mother, I wanted to know what was this that made her feel like a god? What was this that made her feel like she can take someone's life just like that? She said she was correcting the mistakes of the past, balancing the imbalances of nature. I still don't understand what the hell that meant. I am just 5. It was before I could ask it, before these big guys in blue shirts and blue jeans and big shoes that they came. They dragged her to the back of their van. I watched them as they left with her, as the van just became a dot in the future and I was left all alone in a room full of darkness. I felt this sharp blade pierce through my heart and the desire to burst into tears burning in my chest. I guess they call it heartache. I don't know. I'm just 5. I am 8 years old. And today on my birthday, I've watched what was the remains of my mother go 6 feet under and I helped throw soil at the box they locked her in. I asked them, "Where is she going?" They told me exactly what they told me as I stood exactly right in the spot asking about the departure of my dad. They said, "He is not dead. In me, he lives and in a better world he resides." At the age of 5, I've watched both of my parents take a one-way journey to oblivion, leaving nothing for me behind. I'm 13 years of age. I've lived in 17 different places, a burden to my relatives. Yes, that's what they call me. I am forever transferred from one place to another, seeking a place to call home, seeking a place to make my life better. This time, however, I'm pretty sure this will be my last. I live with my aunt. She is a nice person, I agree, but little does she know that her place is hell for me. I've seen the devil with my own naked eyes, disguised as the man my aunt calls husband. He doesn't have horns as you expect him to be, neither does he breathe fire with his mouth, but he sure does breathe fire with his dick. He leaves my behind burning every time after his installments of, I don't even know what to call it. But I know I have become a sex slave to the man my aunt calls husband. I'm 14 years of age. I've started carrying a knife. I'm 15. I've killed that dog called my uncle. I'm 16. I've killed more men I can count. 17, 18, 19, 20. I am 21 now. I don't think I'll be able to get to 22 because the life I've chosen for myself has been nothing but shortcuts. At the age of 5, my mother taught me a trick I can never forget. Arguments can only be solved with knives. I have solved more than 20 problems. Problems who can never be anyone else's problems. I'm not sure if hell really exists, but if it does, I never wish for my mother to go there. I'm pretty sure it's where she'll find my father alongside the army of the men I've encountered and murdered, waiting alongside the gates of hell just to welcome her. I, however, I believe I deserve nothing better. I believe I can never survive a place where words are godly and violence is a sin. I am 22 years.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the 22-year-old Mawande. Yeah. Yep, that was Mawande, guys. Okay.